All right, what is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me again. Today's show, I'm going to discuss a few little ideas I have on how to begin your fitness journey. Whether you've been out of the game for a while, we all know parenthood can kind of get the best of you sometimes, and you kind of fall off the wagon. And we're going to kind of wait on everybody to trickle in. I know the notification sends out as soon as I go live, but basically what today's topic is going to be is how to get back into the game. Where do you start? Like, should you start with your diet? Should you start with just doing some exercise? And whether you've been out of the game for a while, used to be in really good shape, or whether you've never been physically active at all, basically a couch potato your entire life. So as people trickle in, I'll be answering questions from the chat. I appreciate you all for joining me. I'm going to probably have to keep it a little quiet because my fiance and my son are trying to nap in the other room. So you'll have to forgive me for trying to speak a little bit more quietly. But I would like to ask you guys a question. I've got a new microphone. So how does it sound? How does my sound? Is my sound quality a little better than usual? Does it sound worse, or what do you think? Can you hear my dogs clicking away back there on the hardwood floor? I was just wondering. I really this broadcast is going to be a little bit short because I've got an appointment at 4:00, so I'm just running a little show. But I was hoping to help some people. Maybe the new year is a big time for people. A lot of people like to make changes come the new year, and I think it's very important. We discussed in our last stream, Michael from Truth Under Tension and we discussed why a lot of people just try to flip the switch all at once, and I feel like they bite off more than they can chew. So in this one, we're going to go a little bit more in depth on how to make small changes, just basically where to start. What I put in the thumbnail. So I had planned on having a buddy of mine. He's wanting to he played football in high school. He was in really good shape, really strong. But as he became a father, he kind of fell off the wagon, like I was saying. And I told him, since I'm not a professional coach or anything, I was like, well, maybe I could just use you as my guinea pig, so to speak. So he was supposed to be joining me on the chat. I think he got on the stream. I think he got tied up with doing some family business. So I don't know if he's going to make it or not, but regardless, I'm just going to go over just a few little things on how to get back into the fitness routine without biting off more than you can chew. So basically, I was hoping I'd have some people asking questions, and you guys are going to have to forgive me. I've been running all day, so I'm thirsty and I'm hungry, so I might be eating a little bit, and I might be drinking a little bit of Red Bull. And yes, Michael, I know you hate energy drinks, but Red Bull has the least amount of caffeine. Let's see if I can get it on camera there. But the Red Bull does have the least amount of caffeine. If you can see it there, it's only 100. Oh, right there. 114 milligrams in a 12-ounce can. So I know the new ones, the Bangs, Rain, they have like 300 milligrams of caffeine. And my doctor, I'm drinking my Red Bull. I'm drinking it. But anyway, only 114 milligrams of caffeine as compared to the new energy drinks, which have like 300. My doctor, we kind of reached a compromise. She wanted me to get away from the energy drinks. And that was back when I was drinking Bangs and Rain and all that. So compromised, and I was like, well, I'll at least cut the caffeine in half. So I've been drinking a little less coffee and kind of I've switched to Red Bull. I was drinking Full Throttle. It has like 160 milligrams. But basically, if you're going to drink an energy drink, I prefer to use them as pre-workouts. Excuse me. But I would say Red Bull would be the best option as far as health goes because it has the least amount of stimulants in it. But I can't even talk today. I am working on getting the pre-workout from John Meadows. I know he's passed away, but his website, his supplement company, Granite. Okay, we had a technical difficulty. If you can still hear me, I'm back. But anyway, what I was saying is Granite supplements, they've got a non-stim pre-workout. It contains a peptide called the meal peptide, also known as vasodrive, and it's supposed to help dilate your arteries to improve to help your blood pressure. So I've ordered that, waiting on it to come in, and then I'll be away from the stimulants, and I'll have me a non-stim pre-workout. And they're also really good for improving, getting like an insane pump during your workout because, like I said, they improve your blood flow, they dilate your arteries, and rather than like Cialis, where it dilates your arteries and improves your blood pressure temporarily. Vasodrive, a meal peptide, whichever you want to call it. Uh, we actually discussed it, John Meadows and I, in a stream I've done before, or no, it was a video, but it has more of a permanent effect. So if you've got blood pressure issues, it has more of a permanent effect and kind of helps you with your blood pressure. But regardless, so where do you start if you've been out of the game for a long time? Let's see, for an example, I was really hoping my buddy Bryce was going to make it to the stream so that we could discuss how we were going to set up the plan for him. So I'll just use him as an example. He's a little bit overweight. He's not really, I wouldn't say he's obese, so to speak. I mean, he's not morbidly obese anyway. So I'd say his body fat percentage is probably somewhere between 28 and 35. So for him, he's not been physically active for a while. He sustained several injuries. He's got issues with his back, issues with his legs. So there's not a lot that we can do for him. So what we're going to do is start him off by finding his. We're going to find his calorie maintenance, and we're going to introduce this very small deficit. And he's I know he's probably not going to want to start off with the diet aspect, but that is the best way to do it. That way, once you get your diet in check, that makes it a lot easier to start introducing exercise, and that helps you improve or increase your deficit while you're able to eat more food. So when you can lose weight, as I've said many times, you can lose weight you can sit on the couch and lose weight if you're in an energy deficit. But the thing about exercise, cardio, whatever you want to do, is going to increase your calories out, your energy burn. So that makes it easier to sustain a deficit while eating more food. So what we're going to do is get him into a deficit, and then we are going to introduce some light exercise, probably walking on the treadmill, bicycling, whatever he decides he wants to do. I suggest just going for walks. Start by going for walks, just getting your heart rate up just a little bit, and then just increasing in increments over time, and then you will feel better. I mean, within a matter of weeks, you're already going to start feeling better. So after that, you can introduce some weightlifting, and if you prefer, you can start off by weightlifting. You're going to burn calories weightlifting, just not as much doing cardio, and you're also going to get your heart rate up. The thing about weightlifting when you're trying to lose weight is you're not really going to lose as much weight. You're going to build muscle, especially if you've been out of the game for a while. You're going to have that muscle memory. The muscle is going to come back. But the thing about it is you're going to be burning off fat. I mean, you never really burn fat. You more so use stored energy, which is fat, but you're going to be using that stored energy while building muscle. So you can eat in a deficit, build muscle while using your stored energy in order to do so. So whenever you start lifting weights, that increases your metabolism, because when the more muscle mass you have, the more energy it takes to sustain that said muscle mass. So for every pound of muscle mass you have, every added pound of muscle mass, that's going to increase your metabolism, your calories out. So whenever we get his diet on point, and I don't mean that in he has to monitor everything he eats, like specifically down to every single calorie. I'm just saying that we need to get a rough calorie estimate of what his what his energy maintenance is, and then try to introduce a small deficit. And I mean, personally, whenever I was counting my calories very specifically, I was still just, I mean, if you can get a rough estimate, you can still lose weight. You can still gain weight. In my case, I was trying to gain weight. The estimates just have to remain estimates, and they have to remain consistent. As my buddy Michael here from Truth Under Tension likes to say, consistency wins every time. Whether you're consistently being a slob, sitting on the couch, not doing anything, consistency is gonna win in that you're gonna be out of shape. Consistency, as far as consistently going to the gym, you're gonna build muscle, you're gonna lose weight or gain weight, whichever your goal is. So what the primary thing you need to worry about if you're just getting started, there's two different ways you can go about it. You can start by getting in a workout routine. The way I did it is I just got on the ground. I got tired of procrastinating. I got on the ground. Consistency is undefeated. I'm sorry. Consistency is definitely undefeated. It wins every time. It's the same thing, right? But anyway, so I just got on the ground and started doing some push-ups, and I progressed from there. So if you want to go about it that way, I didn't start focusing on my diet so much as I was just eating a lot more than normal, a lot more than I had been. So I gained a bunch of weight quickly. Of course, a lot of it was glycogen stored, a lot of it was water weight, and some of it was fat. So not all of the weight I gained was, and I've got videos in my video library if you guys want to look into it, how I gained like 50 pounds within a matter of months. That wasn't 50 pounds of muscle mass. It was 50 pounds of glycogen. What's up, Muhammad, man? I appreciate you joining me. We are discussing where to start if you're getting back into the fitness lifestyle. So I would suggest making small changes over time, like I mentioned. What you want to do, there's two ways to go about it. You can start out by not exercising at all and kind of finding your calorie maintenance. I've got a video. Actually, I'll share screen with you guys real quick. And let's see. Give me just a second. Here we go. Share screen. And I'll just do entire screen, and here we go. And what I'm going to do is open a new tab. So bear with me, guys. And I'm going to show you the video I was referring to. And this will teach you how to find your calorie maintenance. It has a link in the description box of a calorie maintenance calculator. Those are not accurate, but it will give you a rough estimate. And what you'll do is go by that calorie, eat whatever the calorie maintenance calculator says to you or gives you. Eat that number of calories every day, and then for a week, and then you want to weigh yourself before, and then you want to weigh yourself at the end of the week. And then by the time at the end of the week, if you've been eating at the maintenance that the calorie maintenance calculator gave to you, then you will have you should have stayed the same weight. So if you lost weight, that means you need to increase your calories to reach your calorie maintenance. This is how you find it to your exact maintenance, so to speak. So we're going to go down to the playlist. I've got, well, where is it? Oh, we got to go over here. But regardless, so if you say you're trying to lose weight, so you want to find what your maintenance is first. So you want to eat what the calorie maintenance calculator says to you. And then weigh yourself at the beginning of the week, weigh yourself at the end of the week. If you've gained weight, that means you need to subtract calories. Subtract, say, 100 calories. And then do it all over again until you are sustaining the exact same weight, doing the exact same activity each and every week. I mean, if you're not doing anything one week and then you're doing all kinds of exercise the next week, that means you're not going to have an accurate calculation of what you're trying to figure out. So what you need to do, I can't remember, is it under nutrition? Oh my gosh, I didn't want to play. No. Okay, so this is ridiculous. I can't even find my own videos. Here we go. So what you have to do is maintain the exact same activities that you're doing. And then, like I said, go by the calorie maintenance calculator. At the end of the week, if you've gained weight, that means that the calculator was inaccurate and that you need to subtract calories to be at your maintenance. So subtract 100 calories, 200 calories, depending. If you've gained a full pound, that means you need to subtract 500 calories. A pound of body fat is 3,500 calories. So if you've lost a full pound, you need to add 500 calories a day. So once you've calculated your calorie maintenance, then you're able to, whether you're trying to gain weight or lose weight, say you're trying to lose weight, once you've calculated accurately your calorie maintenance, then you can go towards losing weight. Why is it doing this? I hate how YouTube keeps changing everything. Okay, so we're going to go through my uploads here. And I did not click that. No. So basically, once you've accurately calculated your calorie maintenance. Oh, here we go. I'm an idiot. Then you can say, and the healthiest way to do it, I would recommend no more than a 500 calorie deficit. If you're morbidly obese, a 500 calorie deficit, that's going to put you at losing a pound a week. I know everybody wants rapid results, but the healthiest way to do it, to make sure you're maintaining your macros, to make sure you're getting all the vitamins and nutrients that you need, is to eat in a 500 calorie deficit at the most. And I mean, you didn't gain all that weight all in 6 months. You didn't gain all that weight in 5 months. You're not going to lose it all in 5 months. Yes, it is possible, but you're going to be very unhealthy. You're going to feel like complete garbage. So the healthiest way to do it, and I suggest, geez, I've got so many videos. Give me just a second. We're almost there. But anyway, right here, this video right here, use science to lose weight. So what you're going to do is go to this video, and this works for gaining or losing weight. If you're trying to gain weight, then you go by this exact same plan that I lay out in this video, and you do the opposite. So what you want to do here, go down to the description, and right here is your calorie maintenance calculator. So you'll go here, and it's going to ask you your age. It's going to ask you if you're a male or female. It's going to ask your height. You can do it in feet or meters, inches, whatever. It's going to ask your weight, and that is how it calculates your metabolism. But like I said, and see, it asks you what your goal is. So this one actually will be a little bit more helpful in that aspect. So it'll ask you what your goal is. So it'll ask you, do you want to lose weight or do you want to gain weight? And then it's going to ask you what your level of activity is. So say if you sit at a desk all week for work, then you're going to select sedentary, little to no exercise. Lightly active would be if you have a physically demanding job where you're like doing physical labor. Moderately active would mean that you're in the gym and doing somewhat physical labor. Very active would be you're in the gym 6 to 7 days a week, working out very hard. That means at least, depending on intensity, 1 to 2 hours in the gym 6 to 7 days a week. And extra active would mean you're doing, you know, intense workouts 6 to 7 days a week on top of extra activity, which would mean you're doing a physically demanding job at work. So when you're just starting out, what I would suggest, if you're going from being sedentary to doing nothing, is you go to lightly active. So that means you're going to be taking a walk, maybe some light jogging, depending on where you're at in your physical health. And then select that one. And then once you've entered in all the parameters, it's going to give you its estimate. So once you've done that, then you'll do as I was saying before. You'll go for 1 week, and you want to make sure that you're doing the exact same amount of activity as close as you can every week. And then you can accurately calculate excuse me. Then you can accurately calculate your calorie maintenance. And then once you've done that, if you're trying to lose weight, like I said, subtract 300 to 500 calories and do it slowly and accurately. Eat lots of protein. If you're trying to gain weight, add 300 to 500 calories. You don't want to get, because this is the thing. If you're trying to gain a bunch of weight, I know everybody says you got to eat big to get big, all that. If you're trying to remain healthy, what you want to do is gain it slowly. It takes time. It takes time for these things. And guys, my computer is apparently dying. So, oh, there it goes. The charger wasn't plugged in all the way. But anyway, it takes time, guys. So be patient about it. I've got another video that will, if you're trying to gain weight, and this is the way I did it. I was a complete stick. I was 6'3". I was 154 pounds soaking wet, and I made this video right here. Oh, I forgot. I removed the screen share. Okay, here we go. So what I did was I made this video right here, and it shows you, it's just labeled bulking shake, and it's a 60-second video, and it shows you how to make this shake. And it contains protein powder, whole milk, lots of peanut butter. I've even added bananas. And recently, my protein shakes, I've been adding in Nutella as well because it makes it delicious, if you ask me. But if you're like lactose intolerant or anything, you can always substitute for almond milk. The muscle milk, it doesn't contain any of the dairy products, so that lactose intolerant is going to be fine. Add in creatine. That's going to help you build muscle and add weight more quickly. And this will help you hit that calorie mark, because if you're ectomorphic like I am, then it's really hard to, you got a high metabolism just genetic wise. So it's going to take you a little while, or it's going to take a lot of effort to get your calorie mark every day. So what you want to do is start small, make small changes over time, and then you will achieve the goals that I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep up with the chat. Oh yeah. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Michael. Yeah. I've got merch, guys. I'm not wearing it today. This is actually a Hodge Twins shirt, but let's see. We'll share the screen. It's not in this video, but let me go back. But I've actually got merch now. I've only got one logo so far because I've still been working on that. This is our most recent stream. I suggest you guys go check it out. I've added chapters so you can skip to whichever topic interests you the most. And trying to get down to, computer runs slow when I'm streaming. I don't have the most advanced tech here, but Anyway, so if you go to the description of my most recent content, I think like the past 10 or 15 videos, you can go here and see it. We've got shirts, t-shirts, we got bags, we got aprons. I mean, you can create your own stuff. And I've got one of the shirts. It's very comfortable. And for the price, you'd be blown away. I think they're only like $20. And so we got shirts, and so here it is, show more. And I mean, everything down to cups. I think we got like coffee cups, hoodies. I mean, you can choose your own, you can choose whichever color you want. We got water bottles here, coffee cups, long sleeve shirts. I'm trying to find the one I bought. Oh, here it is. Yeah, this one right here. And I freaking loved it, man. It's such a comfortable shirt. For only $25, you can't beat it. And it supports the channel, and I appreciate it. I don't expect anybody to, go out and spend a bunch of money on it. I know I'm still a small channel, but I am trying to help out, anybody from newbies all the way up to advanced. New perspectives can always, if you keep your mind open, you can always learn something, even from beginners, and I've been at it for a little over 3 years now. I do have my own perspective on how to achieve your goals, but I believe it lines up most with Michael here from Truth Under Tension. He's got a great channel. I suggest you guys go and subscribe to him, because he's been at it for 20 years. And if you go to this live stream that we recently did, I did link him right here, and I also linked his Instagram so that you guys can go find him there. And I suggest, go subscribe to his channel. I mean, he's more knowledgeable than I am. And the thing about his videos is they're short, sweet, and they're packed so full of information that you guys just would not believe how much you can learn in such a short amount of time by just watching one of his short videos. And this is his channel here. You can follow him on Instagram. He's a really great guy. He's a family man, he's a fit dad as well. Really great. 20 years. Oh man, I love you guys. I appreciate you coming through. But yeah, basically, if you're just getting, drop the mic. But anyway, if you're just getting started, you can choose. Hey man, I appreciate you coming on the channel and sharing your knowledge with me. We've done several shows, guys, and I also wanted to mention we got a show coming up this Friday. I don't think we've determined yet if we're going to do it. I think we're going to try to do it on his channel this time, because we've done every show up to this far on my channel, and I prefer that we kind of bounce back and forth. We do every Friday, we do a show, or every other Friday we do a show, and I'm hoping that we'll get to where we bounce back and forth, to where we do one on my channel and one on his channel, but kind of bounce back and forth like so. And he's a really great guy, and he's shredded. He's very knowledgeable. He's got what was it, cardiology? Was that what it? Don't you have a degree or something in that, Michael? Anyway, he's very knowledgeable on heart health. He knows, he knows so much more than I do, and I'm not saying that, just drop my channel and go to his, but he's very knowledgeable. He can teach you things that I don't know yet. And he's a really great guy. He's a family man. And yeah, I would definitely recommend subscribing to his channel if you haven't already. He's a cardiovascular specialist. Yes, sir. Okay. Yep. I knew it was something like that. But yeah, he's a really great guy, guys. And if you haven't already, go subscribe to his channel. But basically, if you're just starting off, either start by going to that video that I showed you recently and find your calorie maintenance and start there, or start by doing a little exercise. And it all depends on where you're starting from. So if you're starting from maybe, you're not just completely out of shape. Maybe you work, do physical labor at work, but you haven't been working out. So then you could just add in some weight training. What I did my first year, I was just working out at home, doing home workouts, push ups. I got a pull up bar I could put on my doorway. Just, and if you can't do pull ups yet, you can get resistance bands and do banded pull ups, and they're assisted pull ups. But just basically, basic compound movements is all you need to get started. You don't have to worry about any accessory movements. I know everybody wants to work the biceps, do isolation exercises, but really, if you're just starting out, all you need is the basic compound movements. Squats, deadlifts are great, bench press or push ups. If you're doing home workouts, there's so many variations of push ups that you can do, that can work your shoulders, almost like a shoulder press. I think I did a home workout video not too long ago. I'm going to go ahead and I've got about 5 more minutes until I'm going to have to dip out. But if you check that video out, it's a home push workout. And that, just like I said, when I started, I wasn't focusing too much. I was just eating like crazy. I would recommend eating in a 500 calorie deficit, find your calorie maintenance or 500 calorie surplus, and that'll help you gain 1 pound a week. And that'll ensure that you're gaining more muscle mass than fat. Now, I'm not saying by any means that you won't gain any fat. It depends on your genetics above all. But basically what you want to do is just eat as many healthy foods, fruits, vegetables, and that if you're ectomorphic, if you score high on the ectomorphic scale like I do, and low on the endomorphic scale, then that shake, the bulking shake that I showed you a second ago, that will really help you hit that calorie mark every day. But just do it. You just want to, eat as many healthy foods as you can, and then good wholesome home cooked meals are fantastic. I do a lot of pork chops, lots of chicken. I mean, we had filet the other night. Not everybody can afford it, especially these days with inflation through the roof. But just as much healthy food as you can eat, and then if you still haven't hit your calorie mark, then go get that bulking shake. Add peanut butter, add Nutella, bananas. They say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Blueberries are really good. I'm trying to find that video. I know it wasn't that long ago. That home workout video. Upper body workout guarantee. Okay, I think it's this one. So, yep, here it is. Yeah, my kiddo, my fiance doesn't want the kiddo on my YouTube videos, but he was there. He's trying to help me make a video. But this video here, it'll show you several variations of some home workout to work your chest, your triceps, and a few other things. Whenever I first started, I didn't have any workout equipment, and I took milk jugs. A gallon of water weighs 8 pounds, a little over 8 pounds. So I filled up 4 milk jugs, and I would use them for hammer curls. And I have big hands, so I was able to grip. Let's do this. So I have big hands, so I was able to grip 2. And I would use, I would do hammer curls with them. I would do lateral raises with them, and just do some home workouts. As for legs, lunges are really good, especially if your legs are weak. You can do lunges. If you got a kid, throw your kid on your back and do some weighted lunges with your kid on your shoulders if it's safe, if your kid's old enough. You can also do, like I said, take the milk jugs full of water, or even cinder blocks, and just hold them and do weighted lunges like that. There's several ways to do home workouts. I'll probably try to do some more videos on doing some home workouts, but that's the way I started. I started at home, and I built up a little foundation because I'll be honest with you, I was embarrassed to go to the gym. I was so skinny. So I didn't even get my gym membership for the first year. And then once I built up my foundation, then I went to the gym, and then I started, getting under some real heavy weight and, making some serious progress. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up, guys. I didn't see any questions. Did I miss any questions? Okay, I think, and I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody in the chat. And if you do have any questions, if you want to come back and catch the replay, just leave them in the comments. And like I said, we got a show coming up this Friday. We'll be answering questions there too. I think we might be doing a reaction video to one of Coach Greg's most recent videos. But but anyway, as always, anytime we're doing a live show, we will answer any and all questions you guys have. And if you need any help on advice getting started, anything I didn't mention, I know I was a little scattered in this video. My Instagram is linked in the description below, and you guys can DM me there. Just please, no spammers and no weirdos. Don't be trying to sell me anything. I can't afford to buy it, I promise you. But I'm willing to help out anybody that genuinely is seeking help. So if you ever need any help, just go to my Instagram. You can send me a DM, follow me on Instagram. And I appreciate you guys. Y'all have a great week, and I'll see you guys on Friday.